Good morning, grade 5. It's me, teacher Salma. Hope you are all well. And today we will complete our exercises in the workbook, page 52 and 53. So please open your workbook, page 52 and 53. Let's start by page 52 with the first question. Can you remember the missing words? They were all in the reading text. Complete the words. So here we have these words and we should add it to the sentences in order to complete it. So the first one, we read the legend about the wooden horse of Troy, and also these words we took it in the text itself. Okay, so these words are very important. Okay, also if you see here that here we have the first letter of each word. Okay, so in each sentence, we have the first letter of each word that we should add it, okay? So, we read the legend about the wooden horse of Troy. The second one, the people shouted in amazement. The people shouted in amazement, okay? The third one, the Greeks wondered what the horse was. The Greeks wondered what the horse was. They dragged the horse through the gate, and the soldiers attacked without any warning, and the army surrounded the city. Grade 5. Please let's say, do do remember these words because it's very important, okay? So let's move to exercise number 2. Here we are talking about adverbs, and when I say the word adverb, it means in Arabic al-hal, okay? So an adverb becomes from an adjective اللي هي الصفة plus ly. When I add an ly to an adjective, it becomes an adverb, okay? And this adverb tells you more about a verb, okay? And also it answers the questions when, where, and how. In the first sentence here we have today the birds are singing beautifully. The birds are singing beautifully. So here, where's the adverb in this sentence? Beautifully, okay? It's an adjective plus ly and it becomes an adverb. And this adverb tells me about the verb singing, okay? And it tells me how the birds are singing. How? They are singing beautifully, okay? Jenny writes well, but she draws badly, okay? Jenny writes well, but she draws badly, okay? And in this sentence, where's the adverb? The adverb is badly, okay? And whenever let's say Jenny writes well, so how Jenny writes? She writes well, okay? And how she draws, okay? How she draws? She draws badly. So this adverb tells me about the verb draws, okay? The boy jumped quickly down the steps and ran home. So where's the adverb in this sentence? It's quickly, right? And the word quickly describes the verb jumped. And when I say how the boy jumped, he jumped quickly. So the word quickly describes the verb jumped. Now, underline the adverbs in these sentences. The first one, yesterday the sun was shining brightly. The sun was shining brightly. So brightly is the adverb and it describes the verb shining. Okay? The second one, the children were playing happily in the garden. So happily is the verb and it describes happily is the adverb and it describes the verb playing. And the third one and the last, the boy opened the cupboard door quietly and looked inside. So here the adverb is quietly, it ends with ly, and it describes the verb opened. Okay, so how the boy opened the cupboard? We said that the boy opened the cupboard door quietly. Let's move to the page 53 in your workbook, reading comprehension and vocabulary. Number these sentences in order. If you remember, these sentences is already in your, let's say, in your text, actually, and it talks about the actions that happened in the story itself, the Trojan horse. So the first one, that the Greeks packed their ships. So the first thing that happened in the story, that the Greeks packed their ships. Number two, the Trojans walked out of their city. Number three, they saw the wooden horse. They saw the wooden horse. So number four, some people wondered why it was there. Some people wondered why it was there. It's number four. Number five, they dragged, it's here, it through the city gate. And number six, the Trojan people danced. The Trojan people danced. Okay. And number seven, yes, the Trojan people danced till late in the evening. And number seven, the Trojans walked out of their city. This is it. The Trojans walked out of their city. Then the Greeks leaped to the ground. They jumped to the ground. Then they opened the city gate. And in the last, the Greek army rushed into Troy. So yes, this is everything for today, grade 5. Hope you will have a very nice day and see you on Sunday, inshallah. Thank you for listening.